Ladies and gentlemen, about a week ago, I did a video on the Supreme Court ruling that Texas had to take down 2.5 miles of razor wire fence. Well, Greg Abbott had them put more up. So he's not even cooperating or respecting their ruling. So let's get into it. Greg Abbott continues to lay razor wire around migrant-engulfed border city. They're talking about Eagle Pass. So he continues to install razor wire around the border city, despite the Supreme Court ruling that the federal agent said the migrants must have access to that area. Texas wire fencing is an effective deterrent against the illegal border crossings. But, as you can see, and I showed some photos of it, they can still get around that razor wire. And they seem to be getting around it. So, anyway, he is trying to fight against Biden's open border policy. So, yeah, Abbott defiantly wrote on X Wednesday. So he doesn't care what the ruling is from the Supreme Court. He doesn't care what Biden says. He made up his mind. He's going to do whatever he wants to keep these illegals out of here. So he said, we continue to deploy this razor wire to repel illegal immigration. Texas officials condoned off Shelby Park and Eagle Pass earlier this month, stationed state and national guard units at the site to block anyone, including Border Patrol agents, who hadn't been granted prior approval from entering. Abbott argued that the parcel had been used as a gathering place for migrants entering the U.S. by crossing the nearby Rio Grande River. Denying access to the area, he said, discourage illegal entries into Eagle Pass. Sorry, Eagle Pass, Texas. The Department of Homeland Security is fighting to regain access to the stretch, contending its personnel are unable to reach migrants in need of emergency care. So the Supreme Court ruled in a 5-4 decision that the U.S. Border Patrol agents can cut through the wire and, they can take it down. But Abbott has since doubled down on his gambit, erecting additional razor wire in the area since the ruling. News Nation, they posted footage of state troops setting up coils of barbed wire, and he's doing this in the area around Eagle Pass. So, ladies and gentlemen, they said there is several different footages on X where they are showing migrants who had crossed the Rio Grande who were unable to proceed into Texas because of the new barriers they have put up with the barbed wires. They couldn't get through. Abbott has been warned by the Biden administration for months over what he deemed as lax enforcement of an immigration law. Federal inaction, Abbott has argued, allowed illegal immigration to soar and overwhelm the Lone Star State border towns. Yeah, because, I saw Eagle Pass, and I think they had like 30,000 migrants like around the Christmas holiday that was in that area, and it was just so many people. So, federal inaction, Abbott has argued, allowed illegal immigration to soar. So, the Department of Justice has also filed suit against the state over its construction of a floating barrier in the Rio Grande. Well, I understand what he's doing. I think he's just fed up. And that's why he is doing this. An appeals court recently ruled that the barrier can stay in the river, which serves as a borderline between the US and Mexico. Well, y'all, I really think the showdown has begun between Greg Abbott and Homeland Security and the Biden administration. This is going to be a long, drawn out standing because I don't think Greg Abbott is going to back down. Even if they make efforts to sue him, I don't think they're going to back down. So, y'all going to have to tell me what you think about this one. Do you think Greg Abbott is right for defying the Supreme Court ruling and just continue to put the barbed wire up? Or do you think he should just follow the ruling and take all of that fencing down? What would you do if you were Greg Abbott? Let me know in the comment section. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.